been waiting for this moment 8 years. Ladies and gentlemen, I fulfill myself a dream.
This video is, as usual, proudly supported by my executive producer Didrik. Thank you very much for your support, because without you, I could not fulfill myself this dream. Also, sorry for the wobbly footage. My Eken H9R does not have an automatic image stabilizer and it was attached to my bag. I hope you don't mind. Anyway, what dream am I exactly talking about? Here's the thing. Quite a while ago I fell in love with a place, and since then it has never really left me alone. In fact, I've been waiting 8 years until this very moment right here. But what did deter me from visiting it earlier in the first place? Simply put, going on family vacations and my family not being interested in visiting a place they can't relate to. Also, it is not the most accessible place from Switzerland, because in order to get there I need to have a layover when flying from Zurich or Basel, which makes the trip cost more than flying directly, and of course the journey is longer. The cards I had in my hands didn't play well, so the place went off my radar for quite some time. A bit more than 2 months ago I found out that Switzerland lifted the travel restrictions, aka obligatory quarantine, for that exact country. Coincidentally, Swiss launched also a direct route from Zurich to there as well, and offered a relatively good price. In that very moment I thought, Vlad, this is your chance, either now or never. I booked the flight right in the car when I left with my family for Serbia, and I didn't tell anyone outside of my family about the place where I was going to, because I want to keep it until the very moment when this exact video comes out as a surprise, and also because I didn't want to get my fun time spoiled, as this trip is something what I was waiting for much longer than any other of my previous trips I've taken. Not even my closest friends had an idea about it. So it has to be something special. The flight itself is quite meh, just the usual affair with Swiss. If you book a ticket with the cheapest possible price, you won't get check-in luggage and no free food. Instead, they give you just a complimentary bottle of water and the signature piece of chocolate. Also, I'm sitting right in the middle, so it is a bit difficult to have a view out of the window, but the Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus I got makes sharp and stable videos in Full HD and 60 FPS with the Super Steady mode on. I can't believe that a phone can make that kind of footage. Other than that, there is also some in-flight entertainment with some cartoons like Augie and the Cockroaches, and flight information, which is not standard for short-haul flights. By the way, that cartoon was a part of my childhood, so I had a good laugh while watching it. On the final approach you can see the sea and some buildings in the background. Also, the place seems to look a little bit cooler than the places I'm usually traveling to. Where in this world could this place be? The airport isn't particularly big, but it is miles better than the similarly sized Belgrade airport, which itself is a poor mess, but this one has warm colors which make it feel like a cozy place. However, there was a queue before the baggage claim, and instead of going directly out of the security zone, I needed a little number 2, and of course before performing it, don't forget to sanitize your hands. So, you have surely seen some of the signs and inscriptions, but can you actually assign them to a country? Are they in some way familiar to you?
Hello, I would like to have also an UHIS card, but with 5 days.
5 days, only one?
Yes, only one, yeah. Thank you, bye bye.
Now I got myself an UHIS card and I'm getting into the tram, which brings me directly to the city center. Now this is impressive that there's a tram connecting the city with the airport. The whole ride is a breeze and the tram is barely filled with passengers. This gives me a good opportunity to record some more footage from outside and show you around. It has multiple influences from many different countries and it seems very familiar to me, but then again, it is not the same from what I have seen elsewhere. While leaving the tram, I immediately realized that I went out one stop too early. I got lost and I have no idea where to go. Failing to get Wi-Fi for my phone, I just tried my luck to get somehow a GPS signal on Google Maps without internet and walk further on from there instead of waiting for another tram. I even came across the Azerbaijani embassy, which instantly played music in my head from Emin Agalarov. Couldn't guess where I am? Well, let me reveal it to you.
And tere päevast, or should I say tere õhtust. It's VladsBoredom and welcome to my latest boop 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 video. And I'm here in Tallinn. So I got here an umbrella. I'm going to eat now something because I'm getting hungry, and I actually want to get something what's authentic Estonian, or better said former Soviet. So I guess I'm going to have some blini, or better said in English, some kind of crepe or pancakes, to be more precise. Let's go!
Tallinn is the capital of Estonia, and with around 437,000 inhabitants, it has almost the same amount of inhabitants as Zurich, and Estonia is around the same size as Switzerland too. But Estonia has much less inhabitants in general, namely just around 1.3 million. Because of the relatively small size, Tallinn is very compact, and from my hotel, the old town aka Vanalin in Estonian, is just 15 minutes away when going on foot. The main square of the city is called Vabaduse Väljak, which is called Freedom Square in English, which was reconstructed and reopened on the 18th anniversary of Estonia's independence of the Soviet Union on the 20th August 2009. It is also a place where I got lost earlier in the day. The old town is not particularly big either, so you can easily explore it within like 2 hours at max. I was passing by the St. Nicholas Church, and a couple of cobblestone streets further I come across my destination for the evening. Compressor. This is a very popular restaurant among younger people because it serves decently sized portions at fair prices. For example, for my meal with a pancake filled with ham and cheese, I paid 5.5 euros, and the half a liter of Alecoq lager beer was 3.5 euros. Sadly, the place is just open until 10 PM, so it is not the ideal place for some late night hunger, but rather for some early dinner like I had.
Oh my god, guys, those blini or pankok have been amazing. So now I'm actually looking to stay somewhere else and have a drink. And let's be honest here, it's 9 PM and you see it is still bright. Oh my god, I already love it. This phenomenon is called Valget Öd, and this means white night. So this means when the sky is like still bright in this time of the day, or better said night, this means that it is like still white and not black in terms of dark. Strolling a bit through Vanalin, or in Estonian it means old town. It looks like some kind of German city, and it is really nice. I mean, I really cannot argue here because see this way, cobblestones, old buildings and everything, like it looks so familiar to me, but it is still not really that familiar. And if you see it this way, you see here on signs names of streets which are completely different from what you know in a language you could never properly understand because it's not related to the languages you speak, except if you're from Finland, of course. Or you see people here in the streets speaking out of the blue Russian. Well, that's Estonia, guys. That's Estonia, and that's what I love about this country. And so far, first impressions, very good. Oh well, this guy wants to reverse. Yeah, he with his huge ass Touareg. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. And if I can give you a tip, get lost in Tallinn, because this just looks so good. No matter where you go, it's super clean. Like, I didn't expect this to be so clean, like compared to some other places where I've been in Eastern Europe, or I shouldn't call it Eastern Europe here because Estonia wanna be Nordic. JK, guys, JK. It is surprisingly very clean and very tidy, and it looks so well upkept. And this is like a blessing. Like, this country deserves it. And if you're wondering why I got this umbrella, the weather forecast says it will rain soon, so I'll be prepared right now, then better be sorry in the future.
Alright guys, that was it from my side. I hope that you really enjoyed the video. Leave me a thumb up if you came until this point so far. Also write a comment down for some feedback, as feedback is always good. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon in order not to miss any of my future videos. Would you like to stay in touch with me? My Instagram account, my TikTok account and my Discord server are all free, linked in the description down below. Stay tuned and I hope to see you the next time. Bye bye!